Is the Elaine Thompson Herah, 5 times Olympic champion.
In lane 3, halfway home, though. Here comes the top-end speed of the Olympic champion.
Made sure this was not going to be close. Elaine, she's the only woman to win the 100 and the 200 in back-to-back Olympic
All
Games.
right, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. Can we talk about Elaine Thompson Herah? What a beautiful, beautiful end to a track season. This woman has been accomplishing great things all throughout this track season, all throughout this year. And to top it all off, Diamond League Zurich, Elaine Thompson Herah smashes another long-standing record. Remember, back in the Olympics 2021 in Tokyo, she took that 100-meter record. She now owns the Olympic record. She broke a record that was set by Flojo, controversially, but was set by Flojo in 1988. That is how long that record has been around. I beg to ask the question, is Elaine creeping up on her arch nemesis and fellow countrywoman's all-time record? We're talking about the great Elaine Fraser Price. Pocket Rocket, as I call her. Pocket Rocket. Because she's small, but she is fast as a rocket. Taking that, remember, that record has sat around since 1988. Elaine, throughout her entire career so far, has not been able to break that record, but Elaine Thompson Herah did. So she now owns the Olympic record. Not the world record in the 100 meters. The world record for the fastest woman in the world to ever be ran is still not broken. However, she does hold the Olympic title, and she does hold the title of the fastest woman alive, since the fastest woman who has that time that she's trying to beat is no longer alive, which leaves her as the fastest woman on the planet. Wow. And then, not to mention all the other great things she did, she continued her winning streak, only beaten once throughout this entire track season by her own fellow countrywoman, again, the great Elaine Fraser Price. And we brag about that, and we laugh about that. Jamaicans are so good, there's no competition for them. Only a Jamaican can beat a Jamaican. You know, that's kind of a pride thing, but it's pretty cool to be able to say that. That's 1, 2, and 3. Gold, silver, and bronze, by the way. Diamond League Zurich, Elaine Thompson Herah smashes another record. This record has been around for 37 years. She smashes that record to win the women's 100-meter sprint. Only Dina Asher Smith took second place behind her. No, Elaine Fraser Price was not in this race. And I think if Elaine was, Elaine would have ran faster. Every time Elaine is in a race, it forces Elaine to run faster. Every time Elaine is not in a race, there's really not too much competition there for Elaine, as you have seen over and over and over again. The Jamaican sprinter, now dubbed the fastest woman in the world, finished in 10.65 seconds, breaking the record at the Zurich Diamond League meeting previously set by American Evelyn Ashford back in 1984. The 29-year-old's latest success comes after her gold medal in the 100 meters and gold medal in the 200 meters at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. That's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. She bad. She is bad. Only other athlete that has done what she has done is the great Usain Bolt. And again, we're talking about doing it and defending it. Usain Bolt and her. Again, another Jamaican. But that's not who we came to talk about. Let's stick to this whole Elaine Thompson Herah. Elaine Thompson Herah continues her stunning form on the track to win the women's 100 finals at the Diamond League meet in Zurich. The Jamaican sprint sensation clocked a time of 10.65, breaking the long-standing women's record in Switzerland. This record, man, 37 years old. A lot of people listening to this aren't even 37 years old yet. That's to show you how good this record has stood, how long it has stood, and how good it is, because it's taken that long for many other strong female athletes throughout time over the last 30 plus years who came along and gave it a good try and were not able to break it. Not even the great Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Think about that. Elaine Thompson Herah is a different breed. She's only 29 years old. I believe Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is 34 years old or somewhere in there. So 29, 34, it's not that far off. But by the next Olympics comes around, which it comes around every 4 years, so Shelly-Ann will be about 38, 39 years old. Push it up on 40, which kind of makes it risky. You know, this is young people's game. Even though we see these athletes defying the odds. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce was able to go get married, have a child. She's a full-time mommy, raising her child, conducting her business, and went back to the track as if nothing happened. Put her body back in shape. Professional shape. Not even professional shape. Got back to the stage where she was the woman to beat in the world after having a baby. Kind of reminds me of someone like Allyson Felix and all these other women. Allyson Felix is highly decorated, but with not as many wins as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, right? And then comes this one, Elaine Thompson Herah. Someone that has made us proud. A lot of people are wondering, what is Elaine eating? A lot of people are saying that she is set to break the FloJo record for the 100-meter sprint. That record would be the world record. She finished this track season. She was unable to break the world record. That world record, mind you, I must bring this up, although how controversial it may seem. That world record was set by FloJo, Florence Griffith Joyner, at a time when doping was in the game. Okay? I was told that at one point I read it somewhere, that at one point she was given the go-ahead to retire and bow out gracefully, or to face the disgrace of being exposed for doping and be stripped of all her medals. Kind of like that athlete, Marianne, forgot what her name is. She came out of nowhere, blew up, started running crazy times, became an Olympian, and then they stripped her of all her medals. So out of respect for FloJo, the U.S. said, you know what? You're one of our most decorated athletes. There's a lot of stuff riding on your name and your brand. So let's go ahead and bow out gracefully. Don't run anymore. And we'll just leave it right there where it's at. So a lot of people, I don't know how true it is, but a lot of people are sending this rumor around. or sending this fact, if it is a fact, around. So I've heard it. And with that said, a lot of people are saying that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson Herah, especially Elaine Thompson Herah, had already broken that record. She is the fastest woman in the world. She is the fastest woman to ever run at the time that she has run. Because the time that Flojo ran to set the world record is actually a time that was ran on drugs. So it's not a clean time. However, there are those of us that are optimistic, and we think that Elaine Thompson Herah will be the one to actually beat that time, whether it was put there under drugs or it was put there under hard work and great speed. Godspeed. We will see what happens in the future. But for now, she finishes out the season and smashes another long-standing record, another record that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce was not able to throughout her career so far. So let's see how this goes. I'm still proud of both of them, and it's still a Jamaican against a Jamaican, but I know that on a competitive level, it comes down to the individual. Because if you ask Elaine, she would tell you that she wants to be the one. And if you ask Shelly-Ann, she would tell you that she wants to be the one. So I'll close this video by saying, may iron continue to sharpen iron, and may they both be as great as their potentials will take them and beyond. And we will be here to celebrate the glory. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. It's SouFLoTV. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out.